It's funny. It was definitely a dream job for me. I actually ended up writing it down when I was 15 years old as my dream job in high school, and so it's always a company I've admired from afar. And I've been a part of Hoopfest since I was about 6 years old. So just having the opportunity to apply and get interviewed for it was a huge honor. So.
Your dream job. That's interesting. What made this your dream job?
I think it's a couple things. I always had a love for basketball. I always had a love for kind of Spokane, and for me, this was such a family event. I played with my cousins growing up, and then I still play to this day with my brothers. So it's always been a huge family event for me. So thrilled to be in this position for sure.
Got a few championship T-shirts in your possession?
I do. I have a fair amount of them. A couple second places, but we don't talk about those. So.
Now, okay. So give me your the one that got away story. Which second place one hits hardest?
There was a year a couple years ago where we battled from Saturday afternoon through the losers bracket. It is 19-19 in the second game of the championship, and we end up losing on a bank three, and I still haven't gotten over that moment, as you can probably tell.
Were you on defense for that?
I wasn't. That was my brother Steve, so you can blame him for that.
What would you like to do with this job? Obviously, it's an organization that's been around a really long time, but you have a chance to maybe put your stamp on it. What would you like that to be?
Yeah, there's a couple things. I think the first thing is getting back in 2022. I think we need to get back to the streets of Spokane and play again and get back to the magic that is Hoopfest. But I think there's a lot of different ways we can kind of move this organization forward. I think the first one that comes to mind is our youth leagues. If we're going to be considered youth town or Hoop Town USA, we need to have the best youth league in the country. And so I think we're starting to take those steps to make sure our youth leagues are the best that feed up into our high schools and into Hoopfest.